wonder if those questions were his questions. I wonder if it's if those are questions that he may ask, because that's possible that the show has it where are there things that you want to know, and these were questions that maybe he had wanted to know that they're asking her under the test. Because it sounds like he was like, and then that one question came, he was like, pass, I don't even want to know that one no more. I need to know the next one. Like, it was just I'm wondering if that's
well, the interesting thing about that show, right? And I explained it a little bit, but the interesting thing about that show is the reason why, more than likely, the reason why he jumped that question was because she would have lost. So to kind of answer your question, Shan, they asked a series of questions already. Like those questions, she already answered them before due to on a lie detector test. So the whole nature of the show is you got to keep telling the truth, and it has to be proven true through the lie detector test in order for you to keep winning. But the moment you say something on the show that was a lie, when you answer that was a lie, then you lose. So if she would have, so the reason why he probably pressed that button, because this happens to a lot of people on that show, actually. They'll say some of the worst stuff and be telling the truth. And then they ask, do you think you're a good woman? And she'd be like, yeah, I think I'm a great woman. And that be the lie that cost them all their money.
They end it together then. They end here.
Who gonna say they ain't shit?
Nah, I can't say that. If I was him, like I said, I would have hit the button too. At least I would have got paid or something. At least something. At least some money would have to get broke off my way or whatnot. Like, what I mean, I would have got embarrassed already, but I think I would have had a good chance of getting something. You feel me? Like if I would have got embarrassed on TV and 200 bands is up, and then we lose it too. Yeah, I'll be sick. I ain't gonna hold you. So I would have hit the button too, at least for the bread, because I mean I ain't got no wife, like, so at least get paid out of this situation. You feel me?
All right, go ahead, Bruiser. I see that light bulb in your head going off.
Nah, I don't know. I never watched the show. I don't know if the questions come from him or what. But just to answer the question on the topic, can honesty ruin a marriage? I don't think honesty can ruin a marriage. I mean, in this situation, I don't think she was being honest. I mean, if you're gonna be honest, he's gonna know these things before you get to a show. Like all of these things are gonna be known. I don't believe they were known. There's layers to it. Like you can't say honesty. Are you honest about being infidelity ruin a relationship because no, it's not the honesty part about telling that you were wicked. It was that you were wicked. The relationship was already ruined. Just information haven't been revealed. I mean, she said that she thought having sex with this dude was a chore. She wasn't happy about the wedding and many other things probably that could have, came from the line of questioning. But I think she just saw him. She didn't have no respect for this dude to the point to where she would publicly humiliate him in efforts to get paid for it or get some money for it. And that goes to show you what the dude is dealing with. Me personally, I know a lot of people saying that he already knew. I'm gonna just play the devil's advocate. I don't think he knew. I think all of this stuff was a shock to him. Me looking at his face, it don't seem like he knew. It seemed like he was upset, like he didn't even know what to say.
Do she seem like
I don't really feel for that nigga though like that, because I'm just speaking from my perspective is like, I strongly believe in like a vetting process. I strongly believe in like doing certain things, before and while in a certain type of relationship. So for me, it's just like, if you're not doing your due diligence and he looking up, and anybody can cheat, anybody can lie for sure. But I think we all been there where you felt, went male or female, you feel like somebody's slighting, like somebody, even it could be a simple business deal, simple anything. You'd be like, I'm not really feeling that. Let me ask another question, or let me ask something. Like, let me see what's going on. And I think that when it comes to your partner, I think you have to really be in tune. And I think that could be, again, playing devil's advocate, that could be why the reason that there were certain things before the marriage or during the marriage, why she felt the way she felt. So I think, like, as a man specifically, I think you should always be in tune with your woman, and you should always be like vetting and seeing and asking questions and and doing a
How do
check-in,
you vet? How
period,
do you vet
because
a woman for?
that's just
How do
your
you vet a woman
responsibility.
for? How do you vet a woman for
I could,
unraveling in the future of the relationship and committing infidelity?
He could ask his friends
I
if they
think
fucked
it
before.
happens. It happens.
No, man.
Yeah, I think it happens. There's signs way before that like that we just. You ever been in a relationship and then you like things are done wrong, and then you look at certain things that's like little shit that we always just look past or whatever. We think, oh, it's cool, we make excuses for it, but yet like it goes back to my mom always told me when I was a kid, right? Like make your bed, it'll making your bed will change up your whole day, and it's like it's the little things that we kind of like we look past, but in other areas of our lives, it could be actually big things. So I think,
Daryl, let that
just for me and from my
that thing that you
perspective,
just said.
the way I see it, huh?
No,
You
I
said
was just
what?
saying, like one thing you just mentioned, like your mother used to tell you, right? And I think
Yeah,
that's what a lot of us are missing sometimes, right? We don't have that foundation to start with. If your parents don't talk to you about relationships, then you'll learn the hard way. He likely was inexperienced. This might have been one of
but
his, if not
no,
the
I could
first
tell he
major
inexperienced,
relationship.
but it has nothing to do. My mom didn't tell me that for relationships, though. It has nothing to, about my mama telling me it could be a mentor or anybody. My point in saying that, not the person who said it, but my point in saying that is because it's the little things that can translate over into the rest of your life to certain patterns. We, as humans, we habitual creatures. So there's certain things that we usually do, right? That are so small that can affect other areas of our lives. And in my case, what I'm saying for him, if he's not paying attention to his woman like that, if he's not being attentive in certain areas, if he's just sitting back, not necessarily doing certain things. Now, to y'all point, she could just be no good for sure. But I think to his inexperience level, if he's not doing the vetting process, if he don't have a certain level of confidence in himself to walk away early before he even think about marriage, like, nah, I'm gonna just get another one. I'm gonna just go. If he's not thinking like that, then he
But you're
could do
saying,
whatever
but you're
do what's
saying
necessary.
these things happen before his marriage. I don't think we know
Yeah, they
enough
do.
information to be able to stand on that position.
They
I mean,
do.
this man married this woman and made this woman his wife. The vetting process is over. It's all
Right.
about your
Yeah.
word and your duty
Right.
to the relationship. Now, once you
Yeah.
start breaking these, you can't blame the man saying he should have saw it. This
I,
Right.
man,
I
this woman gave this man her word, and he gave her his word.
Right.
And a lot of people don't honor that. That's all you're supposed to need. You're supposed to stand on your word.
I think
If you
The
Daryl.
can't
world
stand
don't
on your
work like
word,
that,
you need
brother.
to.
The
Yeah,
world don't work like that. I understand from a righteous person, righteous place. Yeah, you're supposed to stand on your word. I totally agree with you. But the world don't work like that. The world is a dangerous place. So for me, it's like, yeah, I can hear somebody say something, and I'm not gonna be oblivious and just be like, oh, they said it, so I'm gonna just believe it. You're supposed to stand on that. Like, that's just not how. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, I hear you, but I'm gonna still do certain things. It could be because of my background, growing up in South Central LA. It could be from who my daddy is, who my mentors are, why I think that way. And again, to your point, Trev, that maybe he's just not like that. He got white privilege and all of that. But I think I just don't operate like that. I don't care who it is. I don't care how long somebody has been.
I got a
People,
follow up question for you, Daryl, real quick.